Hello Europe! Last week, Melodifestivalen may have let us down, but semifinal 3 is bringing us back up faster than Viagra. We've listened to all 7 acts, and we are ready to dish on who's up, who's down, who's gonna make you frown. Let's do this! Melody number 1, Insomnia by Ellen Benediktson. Now you guys, Ellen, our little songbird from 2014, she's having problems sleeping. As she says in the song, putting on a show so no one will know that my heart is constant low. I can't shut out the night. I can't shut out your lies. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. That explains why she can't sleep. I say get her some pills. What are y'all saying?
It's so much better than the Songbird. Like, this literally, like, shits all over Songbird. I mean, not that that's hard, because Songbird was, like, a hot mess, but this is, like, really good. I mean, very Loreen, like, it's basically Euphoria 2.0, but that was a really good song, so that makes this a really good song. Love it!
Yeah, it's way, way better, and I didn't like her last year, but this time I actually like this song, and, well, I'm thinking, like, is she in an early midlife crisis or something? Like, she doesn't know who she is and who she wants to be with her clothes, with her hair, and, well, what's going on with her. But I have to say that this time she looks way better, the song is way better, and, well, she looks a little like Molly Sandén in Melodifestivalen with the leather, yeah, what is it? Leather
Catsuit?
thing. Yeah, like a catsuit, yeah. And, well, I hope she's going to make it to the finals. Yeah.
You guys, she makes me believe in reincarnation because last year the songbird was dead and she has been reinvented as a leather-wearing diva. I'm loving that her dancers are wearing like waterproof, body-conscious outfits. I love the swaying, but I gotta say, she sounds really breathless and like she's struggling to keep up with the song. They need to give her a breathalyzer, an air tank or something because I'm afraid she's gonna pass out.
Yeah, and just like, the breathing is an issue, but I think she kind of deserves to be an insomniac because she gave us so many sleepless nights after Songbird. Like, literally, that song gave me nightmares.
So we already talked about her transformation, but do you guys think that was a move of desperation or inspiration?
Inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration. But she must be very desperate when she entered the song contest last year. So, but this year it's way better, so inspiration.
I hope she's not clammy. They need to put air vents in that leather. Melody number 2, For den Skuld by Kalle Jojansson. Now y'all, Kalle is this year's wild card, but this song is not wild. One might say it's soporific, it's putting me to sleep, there's no choreography, he's walking around aimlessly. I don't blame him, I blame producers for treating the wild card like the ugly stepchild.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a sweet message, though. Like, I think it's a really cute message in the song. Like, he was saying in our exclusive interview about the song, it's all about how he would do anything for a girl and how it's desperate but in a nice way. And that's heartwarming because you don't get many pop songs like that. And I think we should really root for this. Like, the choreography may not be on point, the song may be real sweet and kind of not the heavyweight, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all about a little sweetness.
Yeah, but it's bad. So I don't like it. And I have to say, the boy seems really sweet, and he's probably really young, so a lot of people will vote for him just because of that. And but if you look at some other contestants like Oscar Sia, Anton Ewald, Ulrich Munter, they were also really young, and people voted for them. But their song was really good, and Kalle's song, yeah, it's just bad. So I don't think he will get through, and I hope he won't.
And I mean, the same thing, like, Molly Petterson-Hammer in Semi-1, she's, like, the same age as Kalle, and I'll Be Fine was a much stronger composition. So maybe age is an excuse for it. I still think he's really cute, though.
How old is he?
Like 18, I think?
18? Okay, yeah, he seems really young. But
He picked the lowest number that's legal. I know what just happened. Melody number 3, Bring Out the Fire by Andreas Weise. Now you guys, this is just disgusting. He seems like a pervert when he's talking about turn me on, bring out the fire. I was just like, get a fire extinguisher. I don't want to see this man in heat. It's really like greasy and seedy. Like if you were in a bar, he would slip some drugs in your drink and you would be out.
Yeah, he needs a cold shower to like cool off and then I don't know, be like frozen in ice or something. Like that would be the most humane solution in this case. This isn't something we should be suffering. It sounds like unbelievably dated. And as much as like I have an issue, like I love retro sounding things, but they have to have something modern, some like innovative hook. And this doesn't. This is just like a relic. It's not retro.
No, but it sounds familiar. I don't know which song or which singer, but yeah, it reminds me of something, but it's just and I don't even want to see it in Andreas Johnson because it's just bad.
This was dated in the 1970s.
This should have died with the dinosaurs.
Ew, gross.
Oh, it's just like it makes me like creep and crawl all over it in all the wrong ways, like foul.
Imagine seeing him and hearing this song when you're walking down an alley or something. I would be so scared.
Grab your rape alarm. Melody number 4, Andreas Johnson with Living to Die. You guys, Andreas is a veteran, and you could kind of tell. I'm not feeling the song, I'm not gonna lie, but he has a real stage presence, and like, he could sing Happy Birthday seriously, and I would still listen to it.
It has a lot of charisma. Like a lot of the performers that are younger don't have the same stage presence, like you say. And I also quite like the song. It's kind of Bondy. I can't quite put my finger on whether it's like Coldplay or Muse, but he has a kind of rocky edge to it. There's a little bit of bite there that you don't get with most male performers at Melfest.
Smoldering. This is smoldering.
Exactly.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm so glad he doesn't have to walk or dance because it will be so sad after hurting his foot. And so I'm really glad about that. But I have to say this song is really boring. And Andreas himself, he's the kind of person you keep looking at, just like you guys said. He's kind of mysterious and it's intriguing me. And I don't know why that is, but yeah, it is.
I think it's because he hasn't washed his hair since 2007.
Yeah, he really made me think of like Mick Jagger. Like he has that whole like really aged and worn like rocker that's clearly been on like tons of illicit substances, like partied way too hard, and now he's gonna make back all the money to pay for all the drugs that he did.
Hobo style.
Exactly.
Do you guys think the stage kind of swallows him?
I think it's bad being on your own. Like Neverstore last week looked really bad where they were just static on their own. Like the stage is small this year, so it should be more intimate for performers, but he just kind of looks dwarfed by the whole thing, especially because he's on that little block. He's not even like on the stage owning it. He's literally stood on the podium. And that's problematic.
Yeah. It's not looking that great, no. And he's all there by himself, and well, for the song itself, it's good, but the staging, no, I don't like it.
I mean, Ellen Benediktson had like 20 extra people. She could loan him a few. Melody number 5, Isa with Don't Stop. Now, y'all, the party has obviously started because I haven't seen y'all move like that in hours. Okay, let me tell you. Isa's hips do not lie. They are saying she is fierce. She's able to bend, to pout, to snap, to move to the beat. She's singing in tune. She is a revelation.
She's actually, like, if Adeline could sing, she'd be Isa. She's, like, the complete perfect pop package. Like, she's weaponized Melodifestivalen.
Yeah, I love it. It's absolutely amazing. And I already told all of you that I loved Eric. And, well, I love Eric. I love Mariette. But, yeah, still Eric is my number 1. But I think Isa is better than Mariette. So that's a big thing if I say that. And it's so fun and full of energy, and it makes me want to dance. And there are a lot of songs that in national selections that I like and that are danceable, but most of the time the singers aren't that great. And Isa really is great at singing. And well, we only saw 30 seconds, so maybe at the end of the song she's out of breath. But let's see. And for now, I really, really like it. So.
Angus, you actually had an exclusive interview with Isa. What was she like?
She's just, like, incredible. Like, so warm and friendly, but so fierce. Like, she has this neat edge. Like, she covered Bang Bang, you know, by Jessie J, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj. Like, she nailed the rap. Like, she's not just a singer. She's a triple threat. She's, like, trained street dancer. She can sing. She's got choreography and so much energy. Like, there's literally, she's, like, she wants this. And she's really young as well. She's only 16. So she's, like, really young.
Oh.
And
She's 16?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh my god.
Like, she's gonna, like, kill the competition. Like, Eric should be worried. Like, I love Eric and Sting, but Jesus, Don't
Yeah.
Stop is, like, it's up there.
Do you get an Ace Wilder vibe from her?
Yes, absolutely.
But better. Because Busy Doing Nothing was, like, incredible, and I can't say that way, but Don't Stop is just, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's because Isa, like, moves more confidently or if she's got more, like, swagger to her, but she just has, like, I don't know. It's all about that bass. She's got this little... I can't even describe it.
Yeah.
It's like, she's it.
And,
She's everything in this semi-final.
and
Everything!
oh yeah, Asa's voice wasn't that great either. So, well, Isa's voice is. So I think Isa is way better than Ace, and I absolutely loved Ace.
Melody number 6, I See You by Kristin Amparo. So you guys, reports emerging out of Sweden suggest this got the loudest applause by the journalists in the audience today, and people think it's a real threat to win this semifinal. And as we've discussed amongst ourselves, songs number 6 and 7 have advanced every time so far this season. So things are looking good for Kristin. Are you feeling it?
No, they were clapping just because they felt so bad for her. Because the song is there. And, well, I don't even know how it went, but it was like, and who just came up with that? They ruined the song with that part, and it's, yeah, I don't know, just that's all I can think of.
You have a beautiful voice. Angus.
Thanks.
It's just like, it's tough to make my mind up on because it puts me in mind of Dilara from Azerbaijan this year in terms of like the composition is not how most pop songs are like put together. But I say, no, I can't tell if I like that or not. Like, there's not an awful lot of lyrics there, and there are stronger power ballads in the contest. Like, I don't really get the shine, and I'm kind of hoping this is just the press being enthusiastic and people are just going to forget her.
You guys, she has an amazing voice. Can we please give her that?
Sure.
It's really dark and melodious, and we've only seen a snippet, but I actually quite like this. Maybe it's because I'm like 20 million years older than both of you, but like, this is amazing. This is like my middle-aged jam. Like, I feel like she could, well, maybe this is she could do a karaoke cover of Adele and do it real well. Now, that is a compliment, because if you're able to imitate Adele, you got some talent.
Yeah, it's not that special. Like, I don't get the same wow factor. And as for Dark and Melodious, Mariette does Dark and Melodious a hell of a lot better than Kristin does. Like, she's all ethereal and cool, and Kristen's just kind of, like, frumpy. Like, she doesn't look like she's comfortable on the stage.
Oh, if I was in that dress, I wouldn't be comfortable either. It's like that she went to a funeral, and she's like, oh crap, I gotta sing at the bar tonight. So she glued on some gold tassels. It looks awful. It's almost like they're trying to sabotage her because her voice is on point, her song is on point, but that outfit needs to go.
I just always feel like since she's coming straight after Isa, it's always just going to make Isa look better. Because what are you going to remember? Like the really cool, swaggy, upbeat dance number or like the dull, like dark, brooding ballad? Like we all know we're going to pick Isa.
I object. Maybe people will see the frothy fun of Isa and want something serious and thoughtful from Kristin.
Except most of Melodifestivalen viewers are young people, so they're obviously going to go for the young fun entry as opposed to like the depressing, boring shit. But then again, people voted for Ellen Benediktson last year, so what do I know?
Well, final point. They seem to have given her like the most special effects because this is filmed in a way, not that it's black and white, but it's almost monochromatic.
Yeah, but monochromatic did Charlotte Perrelli no favours at Eurovision, so let's not give too much credit to black and white.
Now, she came top 25. Melody number 7, Jag är fri, Manalium Fria, I am free. Jon Henrik Fjällgren. Now, y'all, I just have 2 words for you. Hey-ya, hey-ya. This is my indigenous jam. I love it. I think that they need to institute a rule that Sami competitors compete every single year. This is the only song in the semifinal that I can actually remember. It's been like 3 hours since I heard the snippets. It's the only one I remember. What are you feeling?
I remember it, but for all the wrong reasons. I see him saying, hey-ya, hey-ya. I want to say, baya, baya, your song sucks. Like, oh my god, I can't stand it. It's so, like, Scandinavian Pocahontas, but, like, crap. Like, people like Pocahontas because she was ethereal and moving and staring, and this is just dull. It's like the ice song that opens Frozen about, like, blocks of ice. I'm not into it. And those phantoms in the background, like, WTF. Can't stand it.
Oh, you're so harsh. No, I have to say I was really, really, really looking forward for this one. And when I heard he was entering, I was watching some videos of all the contestants, and I saw his audition it was the Swedish version of Got Talent, right? And well, it was amazing, and the judges were crying, and so was I. I mean, I felt the emotion, and it was so great and so lovely. So I couldn't wait to hear this. Oh, by the way, guys, if you haven't seen the video of him, you have to see it. It's amazing. But when I heard this, I was a little disappointed. I do like it, but the fact with Daniel's, how do I say, Joik, well, that song, I really liked it because of the emotion, and I know it was because of the loss of his friend, so that's where the emotion came from. But I was missing it in this song, and maybe it will be in the whole song. It's just a snippet, so I hope it will be better. I do like it, but I'm a little disappointed.
I mean, I love this song, but I do think, like, they need to think about their heating bill. There's a lot of smoke coming out of that campfire, and it looks a little cheap. Like, in the background, the 3 figures hanging from the ceiling. I'm sure this is, like, a spiritual reference to something, like, indigenous, but it's it doesn't look good. They've literally got sheets. And SVT has money, y'all. They could have done something better.
I don't really know what the message of the song is, so maybe it suits the song, but right now it just looks really silly.
Now, what y'all don't know is one of those figures is actually Anna Bergendahl. Krista Bjorkman is still mad about 2010, so this is a warning to all you who do go to Eurovision. You better perform. You better bring it. So, quick question for you guys. Is this a stronger semifinal than the debacle that was semifinal 2 last week?
Yes.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
100%. No denying.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And that's why it's quite difficult to decide who we think will and who we think should go to Andreas Johnson and the final. But I'm going to put you both on the spot. This first time around, let's say who you want to advance to the final and Andreas Johnson, not who you think will, but who you want. Angus.
So, to the final, definitely Isa and Ellen I want to go through. And then for Andreas Johnson, Kristen, and then I'm going to say Andreas Johnson, because out of the other 4 left, he's, like, the one I'll dislike least, if that makes sense.
So who are you sending home?
Kalle, I'm sending home Jon Henriksen, because I don't like him. And then Andreas Weise. Yeah.
Oh,
but
I forgot he was in the semifinal.
Oh. Well, that's just about the worst thing you can say about him.
Denise.
Yeah, I really want Isa to be in the final. And based on the snippet, I want Ellen there to be with her. But I really hope that Jon's song will be way better and that he will be in the final with Isa. So it will be Jon or Ellen in Andreas Johnson together, also with Andreas Johnson. But just because it's Andreas, not because of the song.
Great. Well, I'm going to disagree with y'all. I'm going to say that I want Jon Henrik as my number 1, representing the Sami people. Power to the people. And my number 2, I'm quite torn. I either want Kristin Amparo or Isa.
Isa!
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll certainly be more of a party atmosphere and less of a funeral dirge if she goes through. But for Andreas Johnson, I'm thinking Ellen Benediktson, because I'm not convinced she's going to be able to sing that song. And then either Isa or Kristen joining her. Now, who do you think will go to the final?
Well, everyone else seems to love Jon Henrik, so I'm clearly on my own in like a shade party of one. So on that basis, him. And like Isa, I genuinely do think will cruise straight through. Like really strong dance competition, and there's no other song really like it in this semi-final. And on that basis, she'll go through. So yeah. And then Andreas Johnson. Oh, this is like tough as well. Kristen and Andreas Johnson, maybe? I don't know. Purely because Johnson is like a veteran. Yeah. That's what I got.
Yeah, I think Jon will be in the final together with Isa. Well, I really hope she will be. And Ellen will be in Andreas Johnson together with Andreas Johnson. So I really hope that my choices will be kind of the same with the people's choice.
The only thing I'm certain of is that melody number 3, Bring Out the Fire, Andreas Weise, that's going home. And melody number 2, Forden Skull, Kalle Johansson, that's going home.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't know if Andreas Johnson, he could either, you know, because he's a veteran, go direct to the final, or he could be eliminated. I just have no idea. Because Magnus Carlsen last week, a lot of people said there's no way. And then he, you know, advanced direct till final. So you just never know in Sweden. They have their personal favorites.
I mean, if anything, the past 2 semi-finals have shown, like, celebrity means a lot this year. And in that sense, should be kind of up there, cruising straight to the final. But I mean, Isa, yeah, I don't know. And Ellen as well, actually. I mean, she got through last year with a song that everyone hated. So, I mean, if she's got a song that's actually half decent, you might actually be surprised.
Yeah.
But last year she was so wholesome. All the preachers and priests voted for her. This year she's a bit too saucy.
Oh, but, like, Saucy Ellen is a lot funner than, like, the creepy, like, cult leader, I'm off to sacrifice a goat in a church with my followers, Ellen. Like, it's a lot better.
Well, Isa says don't stop, but unfortunately we have to. You can watch the semi-final of Melodifestivalen on Saturday at 8 p.m. Central European Time, and then be sure to come back to wiwibloggs past midnight. We'll have uploaded our review of the final for your enjoyment or displeasure, depending on what you think. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye!
Bye!